Everyone, this is Zach from TAG. Today I'm going to take you through a very, very short class on LinkedIn. So this is what we're going to cover today. 3 things. So first of all, we're going to talk about why it's good to ignore LinkedIn's paid messaging service called InMail for now. Second, we're going to talk about how to build your list with LinkedIn Advanced Search. And third, we're going to talk about engaging with their content before putting out our own content. So the point of today's class is to be really, really short and get straight to the point. So I want to let me take you into my LinkedIn. Okay, here we go. So first thing I want to talk about is LinkedIn's InMail. Okay, so you see this is my the messages that I get every single day. So one feature that LinkedIn promotes in their premium accounts is called InMail. So if you go into InMail, these are all the messages that I get. I get these all the time. Now, hi Zach, we noticed your interest in entrepreneurship and wondered, do you currently have a social impact business that could scale faster by moving it to Canada? See how wildly irrelevant this is to me? There's like absolutely no point of me saying that. I get these LinkedIn messages all the time. And what happens is with InMail, it forces it into their inbox, so they have to see it. They basically pay for it, or it's like a sponsored ad, but it's just a bunch of noise. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Sales Navigator, you get 20 InMail messages per month. Know who's viewed your profile. You don't. It's not the biggest thing that you need to do. Okay. So there's all these messages, and everybody sends like these templated messages, and they have like the little bullet points, and it becomes so much noise. So while you may be thinking to yourself, okay, if I want to make LinkedIn work, I should just pay for it. Yes and no. If you're just going to pay for it and you're just going to start sending out these messages by yourself, totally would not recommend paying for it in this way. If you're going to work with a company that it does LinkedIn marketing, there are companies that are creating, very, very solid ROI by doing that, but you're going to want to hire a company that's what they specialize in. Don't just give a marketing intern a budget and just say go for it. What you want to do is just forget it. Don't worry about that feature. So let's move on to the second thing. Okay, build your list with LinkedIn Advanced Search. If there's only one thing for you to get from this whole talk, this is the most important thing. Okay, so the best feature in LinkedIn is actually something that's free that most people don't know about. So if you go up here into the search bar, okay, and you go click on people. So it pops up. So it pops up. So it's an advanced search. So you can search by a bunch of different filters. This is where it gets powerful. So you click all filters, and then you go ahead here, and you scroll down, and then title. So I can search for people. So let's say I'm going to sell consulting to presidents of other companies in the San Francisco Bay Area. Now, this is where the value of LinkedIn is really there. Their connections. So first degree connections, that's somebody that you're connected with. Second degree connections, those are people that are friends of your friends. So all you have to do is hit second degree search, put that filter on, hit apply, and now LinkedIn's going to go ahead and tell me all these different people that are only one connection away. So I just looked at, let's look at Ryan Morita's profile. So this is someone, okay, he actually went to San Diego State University. That's where I went. I've seen this guy around at different events. I don't really know him personally. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, he left Marcus and Millichap, largest real estate investment firm. Okay, one of the firm's lead retail agents. Okay, acquisition and disposition of net leased investments in shopping centers. Okay, so let's say I was going to sell Ryan some consulting. Okay, this is where a lot of people mess up with LinkedIn, is they think, okay, now I'm going to stalk Ryan. So we think, okay, I'm going to message him all the time, over and over and over again. I'm never going to let him go. You know, I'm just going to keep reaching out and keep reaching out and keep reaching out, and then eventually he's going to accept my message. Or they go, you know, forget it, I'll just pay for it. So that's not the best way to leverage LinkedIn, because then you just end up in the inbox that I showed you earlier, where it's just so many of these messages and I'm not paying attention to any of them. And your buyers probably aren't paying attention to any of them either. This is what you do. So let's say I want to meet with Ryan. Go right here and you'll see shared connections. Okay, these are the people that you know in common with this person. So you go right here, and these are all, you know, mutual connections that we have. So Colin, I know Colin a lot better than I know Ryan. I know Jason Kirby, and I know Daniel. Okay, so there's 3 people. I can reach out to them and say, hey, I know I can add a lot of value to you know, what Ryan is doing. I took a look at his stuff. You know, I've seen him around at all these different events, and you know, I just never connected with him. How close are you connected with this guy? Can you tell me a little bit about him? Do you know what he's up to? That kind of thing. So I can send a message to Colin, Jason, and Daniel, feel it out, and then basically see, okay, how strong is their relationship, and can I leverage that relationship for my benefit? So I say, Jason, Daniel, Colin, are you willing to introduce me? I think if I talk to him, I can really help him out with what he's working. So then you're leveraging people that you have really strong relationships with, and you're leveraging their network. So this is the secret. Don't message them in LinkedIn. Nobody's checking LinkedIn most of the time. Like, instead of this, give Jason a call, give Daniel a call, give Colin a call. You know, I could text them, I could send them a message on Facebook, or I could do something else to connect with them in a more personal way. And then it's just right back to old school, you know, relationship building. So that's the most effective way to take advantage of anything in LinkedIn. Okay. Last thing I'll say is, so here, let's go part 3. And I'm giving you like the 80-20 as far as the content goes. Engage with their content first. So a lot of us think that we come to LinkedIn, and what we got to do is we need to be, you know, putting out all kinds of content over and over and over again. And that's all well and good. You can do that if you want, if you're finding ROI and the time to do that, if you want to. What I recommend is connecting with people that are already doing this a lot. So Bernie Schroeder, okay, so he's constantly putting out different articles over and over and over again. So if I wanted to connect with Bernie, usually what we do is we go, okay, let me find my target, and then let me go, and I'll message them right away. What we want to do is we want to enter the conversation that's already going on with them. We don't want to just, you know, hit them over the head over and over and over again. So with Bernie, what we should do is, you know, here he is. He's got five likes on his thing, 0 comments. If I want to connect with him, I want to go, here, managing people in a growth company can't be done from your office. Insights on how to develop your management style by walking around. I'd be like, Bernie, what are your thoughts on managing a remote workforce? Possible to achieve the same results? If I post that, that's going to get his attention more than anything else. So I understand that we want to have our own content and put our own content out there. Right now, I just don't see the value. I don't see the ROI on investing that much time, energy, and effort into LinkedIn. Eventually, I'm sure they'll make a push where it is really, really, the ROI is there. But right now, I wouldn't focus on that. Your best, the single best thing to do is get that, to get that warm introduction from your mutual contact, because there's that element of trust there. The next best thing is to engage with the conversation they're already having. Go comment on a couple of their posts. So like I was saying earlier, let's say we find a target and that person, we don't have any mutual friends, we don't have any mutual connections with them. Other thing we can do is, if they might have like a marketing person that's helping them put out content over and over and over again, start engaging with their stuff. Enter that conversation that's already in their head, and then you're going to make yourself stand out way more than you will by putting out all this blog content and thinking that they're going to eventually come and consume all of your content, and then they're going to be dying to work with you. That's like a much more long-term, long-tail strategy. Right now, I just want to give you the 80-20. These are the most effective things. So to bring it to conclude, what we want to do is ignore LinkedIn's paid feature in mail for now. Build our list with LinkedIn advanced search feature, and then engage with their content first. That'll do it. If you have any other thoughts, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll see you next class.